3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Garrett the Gamer channel. My name is Garrett. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're doing some World of Warships. It's been not too long, actually. It's been only 2 weeks since last time we played this game, not going to lie on the stream. And I'm excited to play this alongside with my dad. You want to say hi?
Hello, folks.
I'm going to turn that down for myself.
Turn it down. Turn it down.
So, as you guys see the title, actually no, there's no title yet until later, I guess. But the thumbnail is a special ship. Actually, it's not this ship, the Iowa. I wish it was. No, it's not the Iowa. If you guys can see, I have 63 million credits. I know it's not every day I see that. The title, well, the thumbnail is this bad boy. The Maine just came out this last week. Let's buy it. Okay. 57 million credits down the drain. It hurts. Okay, what commander can we put on it though? Not the Montana. Do we go with like a premium ship that I don't use at all? I want something to give me like at least 6.
Yeah, but you're not going to buy any of the accessories.
No, actually I could, but no, I'm not gonna to. Gonna to. Yes. Let's go with the Russian Badger. It's for the New Mexico supposed to be. Let's see here. I know I'm gonna go for just the recommended. So we go with emergency repair specialist. We go with the grease the gears. And wow, they expect me to get that amount of XP. They want me to do 3 of the tier 4 stuff. That's interesting. Let's go with the adrenaline rush. Okay, so this is out of the way. There's an economic bonus to this. How much does that cost? It costs... Huh? It doesn't say... I'm assuming it's how much I have plus more? So it's like 4,000 doubloons? 4,800 doubloons? That's a lot of doubloons. Let's get a paint job on it when it wants to load. The main default, or do we go with something else? Also, what ship are you going to be using? I've heard that you have a super ship of your own.
Yeah, what is it? Satsuma?
Something like
Japanese? That. Yeah, it only has 119,000 hit points.
Is that more than the Yamato?
Oh yeah, Yamato's barely. I see here.
I'm gonna go with this
Yamato's
one for
97,000. So
permanent camouflage. We're gotta go with victorious, right? No. Stars and Stripe. I've seen that one a lot. I could go cotton. Oh no. Cotton candy on it.
Ew.
Golden Week? That kind of looks like fancy.
Stands out.
Yeah, let's go for it. I have 3 of them, so why not? And then equipment, there is a 6th one. Oh no, this is normal for a tier 10 ship. And we're not going to get any of those upgrades. This also is the immediate threat elimination. Pretty sure this is the same thing that you have on the Satsuma.
No.
What is yours?
What I've got is the immediate main battery fire adjustment.
Ah. So this one looks like I have to keep.
I have to stay when I hit an area where an enemy ship is located with the main guns to increase the completion progress with each hit. So I have to keep hitting something, otherwise it goes inactive.
Same
then it has to
here.
restart again.
So mine does continuous AA damage, fire damage minus, flooding damage minus. So this is basically for like trying to survive. I'm assuming yours is more like a sniper, like it helps increase the dispersion, not less dispersion rate. Less dispersion rate.
35% less, yeah.
Alright, I'm ready up. I've never owned a super ship. This is my first one.
Do not be surprised if it eats a lot of coins.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what happens if you're already negative, so.
I'm pretty sure you just stay at the, well, I don't know. I've never been in the negative. I've played this game for so long. I've never really been in like 0 for my
coins.
My coin value.
Yeah. I mean, the 1 or 2 times that I used it, it was like, where's all my coins going? I'm at like 96 million right now.
I think that's part of the reason why people don't like the super ship and the tier 10 ships. Ooh, Wisconsin too? Wow. This is interesting. Am I next to the Wisconsin? Oh, Wisconsin's like to the right. Ooh, this thing's huge.
Yeah.
Also, the reason why I don't have a Montana right now is I need coins. It was either this or that, so take your pick.
Game on, and a quick reminder that second place is imminent death.
I have not heard this guy. Hold on. I need to listen to the game volume now.
The other day I put on one of the Transformers, and
yeah.
I've got that volume so low. I was like, "What's that noise? What's that noise?" I had to turn it up a little bit just to hear them. I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm done."
The problem with voice actors, it's like even though you have it maxed out, it is so hard to hear it. Actually, do I have it maxed out? Sometimes I don't do that. I do. I have it 100%. I don't like the radio communication effect. One thing I don't like. Also, I guess while I'm here, I can adjust OBS. I want to put my camera like closer to the map. Yeah, there we go. Because just in case if there is some ships out there that have like 8 different buttons on the bottom, it is distracting, at least. By the way, why are we on 2 brothers? And why are we in the middle?
I don't know.
This range, what is this range? 24.2. My goodness.
Mine is 27.
But yours is designed to be that long, though.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I'm not going to hit that, what is it called? Meckelberg? I don't know why that sounds like a weird name. I got ricochets. Firing all turrets speeds up the fire adjustment process. Well, yeah. That happens, yeah. What is that ship? Yushikov. It's the Russian one. I want to know how this thing works with a... Internet, are you okay? It was like a half a second. I want to know how this works with its secondaries.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna find out here shortly. Also, that smoke is guarding me from being spotted. That's weird. As a battleship, that wow, I just realized I have 115,000 HP. What?
Yeah, I got 119.
It's a chonky of a battleship for sure. I'm doing a bit of damage for the moment.
Okay, there's my my adversary.
I like how on the left side over here, everybody's falling. And I just showed up to the fight. It'd be like that sometimes. What is that gonna do?
Okay.
Ricochet. Oh! Oh. That didn't do nearly as much as I was expecting. Yushikov, does it have torpedoes? It does not. We're good. We're good. I hope.
Look left.
Torpedoes. That hit me. Use the combat instructions. Yeah.
Problem solved, guy.
Why, thank you.
I got rid of my contemporary on the other side.
That's right. The lead is ours.
I can hit, if the mountain wasn't there, I could hit the ones that are still on the map
Wow.
from where I'm at.
The ones next to me.
Yeah.
It does a bit of damage once I hit him. Oh, that's...
It's rapidly approaching our front. If we don't plug that hole, we're gonna
Ouch!
critical hit on our engine. Not good.
That was torpedoes on my hull. I mean, the hull. The hull, guys. It's the hull. That was deadly. Wow, I opened that one up for them, and don't worry, at least our ally is going to be able to clean up house, but... I'm iffy. I think the amount of times I was hitting them, I got a lot of penetrations. I got 22. I'm kind of iffy on it because even though it didn't feel like I did a whole lot of damage, I did a whole lot of damage. And the shots I was doing was not the best shots, actually. I would not recommend those shots. But it's the ones I have to work with, so.
Now pay attention to how much it
Money I
costs
get?
you, or how much you spend.
I doubt I got a lot out of this. 46,000, that's not a whole lot. I didn't even get 100. Oh, well, it says down here for how much for compensation. Actually, I can look at the detailed report. Hold on. No, it's credits and XP, right? Or is this just earned? Ooh! Yeah, maybe rain check on it. 262,000? My goodness, I lost quite a bit for that round.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Do you even have that much?
Yeah, I have 06 mil.
Okay.
I got, you know, a little wiggle room. So that was the main. The main is interesting. I kind of like it. It is pretty beefy. It's a chonker of a ship, for sure. This color scheme looks weird on it, to be honest. I don't know why I picked it. I guess because it was the most ones I had for premium. I mean, I don't want to go in with a ship that doesn't have a paint job. That's the one thing I try to do.
Yeah.
Also, since this is the end of the segment for the main, for the title and the thumbnail, it's time to get into more serious matters, I guess. It's not really serious. The Battle Pass has came out also this last weekend. Or this last Wednesday? It's not weekend, it's Wednesday. Azure Lane is back in action, supposedly, says the title of this. I need to claim my reward. I need to get my one vacant slot. I mean, it looks good. So this last week, I was able to get some extra money and was able to get a little bit more doubloons so we could get this. I know I sound so positive about this. The one thing I really like about this specific one is the very end. This Azure Lane Chapyev, I do not have this ship. I actually need to get it. It's a researchable ship, but look at this thing. It looks standard in a way, but with the blue and the white together like that, and it's like this
that
icy
light blue
feeling.
looks pretty good. Yeah.
I really like it. That's the main reason why I wanted to get it. There's also the Baltimore one, which is I'm not entirely sure why the green with the blue, because it doesn't mix, but it does mix. Also, you can tell this is my ship because that is my Winter Rose and the American Cruiser. Yeah, this is my ship. For the thingy, the flags. And then you have is the Fuso.
That almost looks like a cruise ship.
I know. it literally looked like just this strict, there's like no there's no personality to it. It's like it's there.
Yeah.
But this is the Fuso. This one looks good. It has like the pedals and such. Kind of like it. I actually have this ship, as you guys can tell, the Lyet Gulf. You also get is the commander for it, but for the premium stuff. That's all the premium stuff. The free stuff is the Queen Elizabeth camouflage, which looks pretty good. It's that red like royalty. Also, another ship I need to buy. I have researched it, but I have not bought it. And then you get is the commander for it as well for the Queen Elizabeth. I need to claim these rewards apparently.
Yeah, probably.
Also, as you guys know, unless you're new here, last year I got is the Alcheshire. This thing, it costs like $50 some. I mean, all these ships cost about $50 some to like $150. And to be honest with you, I wanted one of them that was $150. I can actually show it to you guys. The reason why I wanted it, it's new. It's the Al Shimakaze. The reason why I wanted this one is look at this paint job. What the heck is this? It looks cool. It looks, honestly, it looks cool. Like even the torpedoes, the torpedo tubes, like, I mean, it is a destroyer, but still, it's a tier 10 destroyer. This thing is 36,000 doubloons, aka over $150. Yeah. But the ship that I just got not too long ago, it is right now you can get it for $11.44 with the 15% off discount on it. You can get it for like $9.60 something. It is called the Azure Lane Littorio. It's a tier 8 battleship, which we're going to be doing operations. Hence the thumbnail. I mean, we can't do Supership with it, so sadly. So let's get the ones here. Emergency repair specialists. We need brisk. I'm definitely gonna need that. We either can go with the super heavy AP shells or the adrenaline rush. We're gonna go Adrenaline Rush because this thing has. I'll show you guys. And then either Emergency Repair Expert, Concealment Expert, or Fire Preventative Expert. I'm gonna go with the Emergency Repair Expert because that's overall the best, in my opinion, at least. I mean, the fire one's good too, but so this ship, the artillery on it, has three main batteries, so it's 3 turrets with 3 guns on it. Or yeah. Secondary has 12 ones, like these things right here. But if you look closely, what is this? It's a secondary. 4 times by 3s. There are 4 of these things on both sides of the ship, on the front and the back. I've never seen this. Maybe the Michelangelo? I don't know, let's see. Do have the Michelangelo. So yes, I'll be going tier 8 for this, just so you know.
I am as well.
I just need to find this Michelangelo. There it is. So Michelangelo. It has... Okay, so these itself are secondaries as well. So what are these ones? They're 152 millimeter. So they literally have the same exact ones, kind of. It's close to it. To the other one. But there's 4 of them on this one. No, there's 3 of them on this one. 2 in the front and 1 in the back. That just seems so weird for a... Well, I guess for this time it's a cruiser. But for this, as a battleship... I don't know. I mean, we can try to test it out. Division... Open Sesame. You're going with Hipper, huh?
Yep, I'm going through my cruisers right now, my cruiser stuff.
At this point, I'm just going with whatever. The other thing about this one specifically is just like the Cheshire, I also have a mission set. Well, because I bought it. It's 28 days for 200% free XP, Commander XP, and just base XP. So that's going to help out quite a bit in this dockyard. Specifically next week and the week after. Actually, no, just next week. Next week has to deal with Commander XP and free XP. The last week has to go with credits and free XP, and not free XP, but base XP, which is freaking difficult to get. Why do they do it? Why? Also, Cherry Blossom, why are you pink?
Because before the stream started, I accidentally hit operations and I banked out.
Ah, that's why.
I gotta be pink for 2 more.
Also, I have no idea what she was saying there, but we're gonna hear her a lot today. She seemed very stern.
No illumination. No illumination.
Going north to Torp. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm going north east, but
I'm just going to the center where I normally do to hang out.
so these guns here, I think it's supposed to be more for the secondaries. I say that and I shoot and it's freaking loud now. Because I turned it up on my end.
Yep.
I know the Cheshire is very like vocal and such. Like she's like talking very quick and everything. This one just very stern, very like reserved a little bit, I think. I wouldn't say reserved. Also, like I always do, even with a battleship, I go straight in the middle of combat. because that's the only way to do it.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, you could go up north. There is a couple people doing that as well. I mean, Massachusetts is going to be slow, so yeah, it's best to go north with.
I go into the center about where the aircraft carriers end up at, so I try to get there, not fast, but eventually, instead of just trying to hunt everybody down like everybody else does.
Well, the one thing I do a lot is torpedo jousting, but this is a battleship, and the one thing I do know something about battleships is they're really good at either A, tanking the torpedo shots, or B, which is way better in my opinion, learn to dodge them with battleships. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but if you have torpedo acquisition, which I should have put on here, and years of training with a little bit of battleships, i.e. for me would be North Carolina, against players, by the way. Yeah, you start to get to know the feeling of how torpedoes supposed to go, and then the turning radius of your battleship. Can you just stay visible for us? You're literally like within eyesight of me. Just become visible. Thank you. Am I aiming too far forward? Oh my goodness, that dispersion. This thing doesn't have any torpedoes on it, which kind of sucks. Also, they shot down my spotting aircraft. What the heck? All I wanted to do was look at you from a distance. Nice. Oh, also for this ship specifically, with the commander and everything, to buy it and such is what I saw on my side is like 5 days left to go. I could tell she's speaking Japanese, but I have no idea what she's saying.
You probably couldn't understand her even if she wasn't speaking Japanese.
She's talking very, like, slow compared to Cheshire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like, a lot slower. What's the laugh for? Okay. I'm pretty sure this ship came out last year. For the Azure Lane stuff. This is their 7th? I think it's their 7th iteration of the Azure Lane stuff. Woo! That's close. Wow, I'm dodging all these by just going straight. Oh gosh, that's coming straight for my hole. I mean, the hole, guys. It's the hole. Oh, I keep saying it like that. You know, good. Nobody died.
It's good.
Always good. As a battleship, though, I'm not sunk, so... All I know is if she's cussing in Japanese, I have no idea, and I will not apologize, I guess. Because I don't know what she's saying.
Yeah, you can't control her.
I do know in this game, there is a little bit of cussing involved. Like the commanders and such. Like the basic ones. There's a little bit of it, yes. Just a little. I mean, it's not supposed to be kid-friendly at all for this game, but, I mean, it gravitated me, and I was a kid when, I started playing this game, so... It's almost 9 years old.
Wow.
I can't believe that. It's almost a decade since this game came out. Mind-boggling me. And the fact that, people say that this game's dead because the people who made it, Wargaming... They're a bunch of greedy people and such. It's like, really? Okay. At least they're giving you a majority of the stuff. Yeah, of course. I can see it because some of them is like, why the heck would I spend $300 on this game? But if people are like, okay, I have the money, it's saved up for a rainy day, I can try going for that. That Massachusetts ate that.
Yeah, it was just one.
You almost turned into it as well.
I know. I saw it. I heard him coming.
I just used the control party, by the way. No, repair party, not control party. Two different things. This one doesn't have the... Yeah, this one doesn't have the faster repair. So the Cheshire has that, where it, like... It repairs pretty quickly. In a short amount of time. This one is not that case. But everything is repairable on my ship, which is good. I need to spot so I can shoot this at Tego. I've played this mission too much.
Yeah.
So, oh wow, look at that. Every so often, so if it depends on what your rank, the tiers of your ships are, will depend upon with the aerodrome and how much HP they have. We have only one tier 7, that's the Helena. Everybody else is tier 8s. The aerodrome sometimes can be under 90,000 or 95,000 or something. But they're above 120,000. That's interesting. So we're gonna have to like aim a little. Atego, take my shots.
I've been giving him mine.
I don't want them. I got a Citadel off of him earlier, so. Are those torpedoes heading for me or for the Lexington?
The Lexington.
I'm assuming that was supposed to be meant for me.
One hit me, but no biggie.
Oh my goodness. There's just so much fire. AKA AAs. That's what I saw as well for this ship. AAs are surprisingly really good. We're gonna collide.
Cap.
I'm turning left. As you can tell, it is slow. I thought I was gonna hug the midway, but apparently that did not happen. Anybody else to my left? Okay, the Helena's there. Game repaired. I'm good. I'm gonna need HE for this thing. High explosive. Wow, this thing's freaking loud when it shoots. It wasn't that loud for the main. Why is it so loud for this one? And the main had bigger guns. Massachusetts, my guy, you might want to back up. I mean, you are, but it's a big ship, so you gotta really give it some whacking on it, you know. You gotta like spin that wheel a bit quicker. You know, the turning gears on this thing is slow.
121,000.
I wonder one of these times I'm gonna learn Japanese and just hear them talk, and I'm like, they said was. Oh yeah. If I can't learn Spanish, how am I supposed to learn Japanese?
Yeah, it's a little bit harder.
I mean, I didn't. It's not that I couldn't learn Spanish. It was just that, well, I didn't really want to. Didn't want to really go through Spanish class. I did, but I didn't. It was too hard for my brain to comprehend. I'm ready to go torpedo wrangling. Also, a smart idea is if you're having a hard time trying to aim at other ships and such, it is best to use the X button. So say for instance, I don't want to target that Akazuki. I want to oh no. They're too far apart. Dang it. I want to target that Megami. Go over, hit X. Go over at X. Also, I should be targeting one of these guys. Can you show thyself? Thank you, Odin. Thank you. But I think that's a little too late, but that's fine. Got one. I got one. We're good. We're good. This thing's a chonky beast. So far, I haven't really had any damage until now. Can't even say anything until we're breaking a little. We're gonna get hit by a torpedo. That's okay. I think.
We got 6 minutes to go.
That's torpedo wrangling right there.
Woo! You got a few coming at you.
I'm dead.
I don't doubt it with all that. Yep.
Yeah, I used my control party too early. Should have kept that. Because to be honest with you, I died there because of, I guess, torpedoes do deal a lot of damage, but I really died there because of the flooding and the fire. I mean, there was one more torpedo at the end there. It could have ended me. I mean, it did. But if I got rid of the flooding and the fire, I could have been okay. Until another shot hit me, and then, yeah, I would have been dead. But,
yeah.
Speaking about the torpedoes. Turn!
Well, I'm trying.
Oof. That's sweet spot. Oof.
Yep. Yep.
Our guys got it.
They should have it.
That hipper is so close from dying.
I know.
Alright, I'm exiting out. We're gonna go in. Not too bad for the ship. Like,
Yeah.
it is a battleship. I did get my money's worth for sure. The other thing I could do is fighter, and I don't really want fighter. I want spotting aircraft over it. The one thing I do want to check before going on is consumable. I can... Customizations... Is it? No. The naval community? No. It's gotta be customizations. Insignias, economic bonuses, upgrades. I want is, I mean, I can get that. I mean, I have it. Looking for my repair one. And I don't see anything here. I'll just buy some of the upgrades on it, I guess. So this one. Let's go at the damage control party. That's actually going to be okay with me. I have damage control system modification 1s from battleships. They want me to do aiming systems. Yeah, we'll go for it. Damage control system. Ooh, look at that. I don't have to spend any money on that. Take it. Okay. I can either go for the concealment, which helps me out a lot with the dispersion, or I could go with the torpedo system, which is the acquisition of range of torpedoes. I think I'll take the concealment. It has decent acquisition range for this. 2 million, though. I was about to say, that's a lot of money, but no, it's not. 57 mil is... Oof. Big oofs. Also, the drink of the day is Powerade Strawberry Lemonade. I'm almost getting done drinking it. Earlier today, John and I, was Grounded. It was a bit, in my opinion, I like it. Though it felt very rushed in a way at the end, but that's fine, I guess. I've been basically running off of this sugar this whole time. I like how it says refrigerate after opening, but what if I don't want to do that? I want to refrigerate before opening it.
Yeah. Tastes better when it's cold.
Especially on a hot day.
Oh, this one.
We got Hermes, or Hermes, whichever you want to call it. I call it Hermes. This is one I could go either left or to the top. If it goes left, then we gotta shoot to the right side first. If it goes top, then we have to shoot on the left side first. So that's what we're gonna do. We gotta aim those guns to the left and also get rid of this squadron.
Yeah, this piddly little squadron that comes out.
I'm gonna turn up my game volume a little bit more, so that everybody can hear it. I don't normally do that unless I want to hear the voice actor, because they say something during that time period. Again, I still don't know what Cheshire says, but no. I like how there's two Littorio. Littorio. Yeah, there it is. Littorio. It is left side first, Garrett. Left side first. Also, this thing is booking. How much? 33 knots. This thing's booking. Also, I'm expecting this to be like the Cheshire and like keep changing out my shells, and I kind of think I need to like just stick with AP.
Stick with one.
But that's not happening at the moment. I'm going with HE for the first part of this. The second half of this is AP all the way. Until the very end. Where we're probably going to need HE for that. Oh! That was critical. Destroyed their magazines. I mean their gunpowder room. I get like the I get Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam with the powder room. I get it stuck in my head. And I like that cartoon. That one specifically. Because what ends up happening is Bugs, he throws a match down there. And every single time when he does, Yosemite Sam runs down there to grab the match so that the whole thing doesn't blow up. And eventually he just waits there like, I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it. I'm not going to fall for it again. And then he goes down there and explodes. That basically was the shot that I just did. Got that gunpowder room. You know what? HE onto destroyers is not that bad with the battleship. Specifically, if your aim is true. I mean, that is basically how this game works. Okay, I'm switching off to AP. I was about to say, is everybody like fully health? And I look at you, I'm like, you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
On my screen, it doesn't look like it.
I got 15 grand. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but then I look at everybody else's health, I'm like, who's taking all the damage? I look at you, I'm like, oh.
You're welcome.
I mean, I could take some of the damage. I am a battleship after all.
No, I mean, this is normal for me on this one. And then I'll get over, hang out by the Ruan, and
Well, I think it's because you were out in front as well.
well, I was closest.
True.
I tend to hang in the back. I do about 3/4 speed to a half speed to stay instead of going bonkers.
So interesting how... What's the range for... My detectability range is at 11.7. This is basically like a cruiser. Weird. They're not seeing me. You know, I'm clearly in range of that Ganassa now. It's time to brawl with the best. Well, they don't want to see me yet. Why? Because we need that spotting airplane. I normally go in the front, and then I try to tank from these guys. That St. Louis is almost dead. But don't worry, it's a AI. Come on, come at me. I can brawl with the best. Here comes my secondaries. A destroyer. I was about to say, you ran into me. I'm so slow.
I'm getting healed.
It's good. That's wonderful.
Here comes some planes.
That turpit scares me. That's the reason why. My CPU is almost at 100. At least I don't have to worry about the torpits on this side. I mean, the turpits. Anybody else call it the torpits?
Yeah.
Just to make sure that it has torpedoes on it. Oh, yeah. The secondaries are on. My secondary range is not the best. 6.9 kilometers. I was expecting like levels of Michelangelo. I think I need to back up.
You're on the other side of it. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna back it up. Back it up. No, you will not cause me fires. It's like I'm on the razor's edge over here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into that cyclone, and that cyclone's going faster than me. My mistake is a thunderstorm front. Burn guns 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm a tier 8. What am I have to worry about? Ouch, that's what I gotta worry about. Oh, that hurts. I didn't want to turn all the way. Ship's interesting. This ship specifically. I don't know if I like it or not.
That ship?
Yeah, this one, the Litoro. Is it supposed to be like in reference of like a kitty with lit? I'll tell you what, it doesn't look like an Oreo. So I don't know if it's a cat Oreo. I don't think so. Wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you gotta catch up with them now.
I'm so far away from you, the group.
I know. At least one of the objectives secondary is not to outrun it to the...
Well, at least you know you're going to have at least one allied battleship alive for this last part. It might be me. Also found out that everybody that is a player has battleships in play. So it's not a AI besides the main objective. I spy, what do I see? A Prince Aaron. No, it's Eugene. A Prince Eugene is on the horizon. I'm not sure if that ship's good. I've been seeing other people play like those type of ships, like the Prince Eugene and Dipper and that type of stuff. I don't play them, but yeah, I see other people play. I'm like, oh, that looks sick. And I'm like, I don't know. That Alsace stole that kill. That I definitely was not trying to steal. Why would I do such a thing? And no, I don't steal kills, okay, guys? I mean, I do on accident because it's like there's only one guy left. Can we just like barrage this guy? Oof. I'm getting serial hits. That's one thing I've been noticing quite a lot. Like, I'm starting to realize the appeal of this ship. We need to take out those destroyers. I'm a little late, guys. Guess we'll go after this guy. I was way too far up front. Wait a minute, so my base default is 30 knots. So if I'm undetected, I get a 3 more knot speed. I like how all the battleships are still alive. I thought for sure one of them would have fallen right about now.
Weird.
I guess we aim for the carrier. Which way is it going?
I mean, it's
It's going away
backwards
from us.
right now. Yeah.
My shot is true. Oh! Let me guess, the only thing that I hit there was the destroyer.
Probably.
I know, I could go look at the battle preview. Well, the... Okay, so did I hit it at all? I did. Yeah, that was... I actually hit it. And the other one next to it. So there are 2 times that I hit there was because of both of them.
Nice.
Okay. But it shared it, not confined to one. Want to go one more?
It's been an hour.
I can... we'll go one more. My thinking. We'll go one more, but I'll go with my other tier 8. I will... That is primary ship. Cause my other one is my Cheshire. You can't have an Azure Lane without the Cheshire, I guess. I mean, you can, but... kind of sad. Next week, they're not gonna... next week is probably gonna be more operations. The following week later after that, though, is gonna be the D-Day event.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
It's gonna be out for 2 weeks.
Is that it?
Yeah, sadly. So technically in 2 weeks, actually about a week and like 5 days is when it comes out, and then you only got 2 weeks for it. Which reminds me, if you've seen at the dockyard, the last mission chain is 2 weeks for you to finish it
Nice.
instead of a week, which was previous.
That's good.
Warship commanders, provide cover for the transport ship.
I like how the guy says, "What is this?" I mean, look around. What do you think this could be? Not every day, like, Advent players played this specifically, so. Some people probably remember that the operation, you could only play with a full group of people. Or at least 4 people in the group. And you need to have specific ships. For instance, there was, for one 4th of July event they were doing, which was where you have to have tier 8 cruisers of specifically American.
Yeah.
Which was sad when I found out about it and I couldn't do it. Because I still had the Pensacola, tier 6.
Destroy the target.
I think I'm gonna go for the
Queen Elizabeth. out there?
transport. I'll call it out as well.
I'm trying to get the queen.
I was waiting for that hit so I can use my torpedoes on the Queen Elizabeth.
I got my own problems out here.
I have faith in you guys. That's a lot of torpedoes.
That's a lot of torpedoes. Trying to make myself as skinny as possible.
Oof.
Didn't work.
The Leander went all the way over there. Wow. I don't normally see it get survive past being spotted, so. Kind of interesting. There is a neat trick about this mission specifically, where you can get the achievement Fox in the Hen House. The achievement is, I think it's destroy 5 auxiliary ships or second objective ships.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you can basically hog all of these ships over here if you're like a maybe a cruiser. I mean, even a battleship, you can get it. But it's a little bit more difficult for a battleship, but I'll try getting it here. You gotta use torpedoes sparingly. I did not reload my torpedoes on my left side. The first trick of this is to not die from the Farragut. Repeat, do not die from this guy.
Die.
Destroy enemy transport ships.
You can launch torpedoes like a madman, okay?
Yep, that's what killed me. There you go.
I'll back up because they're going to come this way. There's 2 ships that come this way. No, 3 ships? 3 ships comes this way and 2 ships go from that way. which will meet up over here. It's bad when I have only 2 torpedoes on the left side and didn't reload.
There's 1, 2.
So these guys are kind of weak,
They're very weak.
not gonna lie. Like, really weak, maybe to the point of squishy. They don't fire back either. We go slowly forward a little bit. I want to take this guy out without using torpedoes. The next 2, I kind of want to use at least 1 torpedo on each of them. Should be fine. And then there's one ship here that is a chonker called a lead transport. Pretty sure that's what it is. If I can get rid of this guy without using my torpedoes, that would be great as well. But there's another guy hiding behind him.
You didn't push your secondaries towards him?
Yeah, I didn't primary it. I should have. And the cloud goes away.
You up?
Are you serious? Okay. These guys are all done. This is the chonker. He's a support ship. I mean, sure. I want all torpedoes on this guy. Well, at least 2 out of the 3. A 1 on that guy. There we go. 2 on that guy. Open fire.
Bye.
And good.
Yeah.
Box in the hen house achievement has been accomplished.
Woohoo.
This is why I play the Cheshire quite a lot, to be honest. But it's a good ship. I highly recommend it. You have to be very have to think a lot and do a lot, but it's rewarding at the end. I like the one thing that I thought in my mind was like a an old-timey dispatch, not dispatch, the telephone operators. We have to like keep track of who calls who and try to transfer this person to this person, and that's how I think of this game as. There is a destroyer here. We want to take it out as soon as possible. Don't want to deal with it besides with guns. Otherwise, torpedoes are coming. Should actually pop my hydrocaustic search. Cleveland doesn't have torpedoes. Oh gosh. This is going to be an issue. This Cleveland has knocked me out I don't know how many times. I need to turn left and shoot torpedoes when he shoots at me. Come on, shoot at me.
Oh no, shooting at him. Okay.
Come on, shoot at me. I see those guns. Are you just waiting for me? I mean, if you want me to wait, that was a waste of a torpedo.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna bother taking it out. Well, Lexington's gonna be going down here. I was about to say I was about to take it, but okay. Monarch wants it, Monarch gets it. That means that Omaha will be, not our best friends, actually. I need to back up and protect me, took me out. I was gonna turn right there, back up a little bit, but it's either turn right there, go around this island, or turn left and slowly try to back up. And the problem, because it's AI, they're much more accurate than players. Just gonna say that. PvP when you're backing up is way easier than against AI. AI is just weird. It's a weird matchup. I guess I'll just watch the end of this. Omaha has been taken care of. That could have been a sneaky pest in the back. The Fuso doesn't have that color scheme, no. I don't think it has a color scheme, like any paint on it. Turpits does. Also, I tried zooming in, my CPU says, nah, I don't want that. So there's only 2 battleships here, and then the Monarch, which is in a weird spot. And then you have the carrier in the back. The play here is basically let them come to you.
Yep, I usually just sit right there close to transport, just shoot and torpedo, shoot and torpedo.
The problem with this mission specifically is that if you don't have at least like 2 or 3 ships at the end, it is very hard to come back.
Yeah, and then when you're shooting them as they're coming towards you like that, they start piling up in front of the ships coming in, so then you can't torp them.
Yeah, torpedoes is prime real estate for it. My problem with this mission specifically, if I go on the right side, like say for instance, if I didn't die there and I dodged majority of those shots, I would have went around this rock, the right, and this is a prime spot for me to be at and just torpedo and then turn right, go away, torpedo again, and then go to the left again and then hide behind this rock or like stay next to this rock. It's a hit or miss with this mission. This one has been, seems like a miss, unless Monarch gets in battle and Monarch is going around.
I've done that. I've taken out that aircraft carrier and come back around, but I've gotten into the battle a lot quicker than he is. See, now the ships are starting to back up.
Well, this one's stuck. The New Mexico's stuck.
He's stuck behind the other. And now this one's going to get damaged.
There goes the Lee transport. At least the Turpits is still up, and there's still a healing zone. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen this mission without the lead at transport and a healing zone still.
Yeah.
I think we're going to win this one. It's just going to be a drag of a fight.
Yeah, when you only got 3 left, one of them's an aircraft carrier.
Because the Turpits is, it's a beefy ship. It's not one to take lightly. Also, all the other transports are gone now. They were the damage sponge. And there's only 5 more ships left. Which one of them is the Shapiev? Ooh, that Anchorage missed. That anchorage hit, that would have been a lot of damage to that Tirpitz.
Yep.
And he's in a good angle right now to like back it up, and if he keeps turning towards him, not away, is he torpedoing? Why is he turning away from it?
He's done.
Now it's up to the Monarch. This is partly why people say, as a battleship, not to go take out the carrier, as long as you don't go like all the way around like this guy did. Sometimes it's best to, sometimes it's not. This was just not the one.
Well, also, he took his own sweet time going around there. I mean, I've done it with a battleship, but I was full bore just all the way.
Well, you want to get in the middle of combat as fast as possible as a battleship.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
the first thing to do. Carrier's doing pretty good. Surprisingly enough, I've had some really good carriers on this mission. I've had some not the best, and I was one of those. Yeah. The thing about the British Navy, though, is they're very resilient. So, unless he starts getting, like, Citadel hits... Oh, wow, that Queen Elizabeth hits the anchorage. Okay. The problem is that it's timed based. So you need to take them out as quick as possible and not waste too many shots. Otherwise, it's game over. Which, sadly, it's game over because the carrier does not have enough DPS to deal the damage to these ships. So, I'll quit out.
And he's heading out.
Oh, man. So, in order to win that one, you either have to take out all the ships, or you have to get 1,400 troops transported to the coast, which I'm assuming that's how it's going to be feeling like in the D-Day event coming up. So that's going to be fun. Also, there is specific ships that you have to use for that event, and I think I saw somewhere it was... Let me pull them up a little bit. So there is... I think all but one of the ships that you can use. If you don't have any of them, they will give you a rental for it. Stored 43 is one of them. Grom is one of them. I think Blizzawitka is one of them. Stored, the original Stored is one of them, which is a...
So we're talking...
It's not Commonwealth. It's Europe.
Europe.
It's tier 6 Stored. That's one of them. There is, I believe it is French ships. I saw something of the La Galissoniere is one of them. That's a researchable. All these are researchable besides, I think, 2 of them, which are not. Like the Blizzawitka is one of them, and the Stored 43 is one of them. That is the premium one. So it's gonna be fun. It was in one of the news. I can't remember which it was. I saw it somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. I'm gonna have to go find it out. I'm gonna dig it out sooner or later. So that's going to do it for today, guys and gals. Thank you all for watching this live stream / video. If you're new here and you want to see more of this, consider hitting that subscribe button, follow the notification bell icon, like the video if you want to see more of World of Warships. And if you do like World of Warships, consider liking it because it also spreads this video to more people who don't know of World of Warships or who might know a little bit of World of Warships, and they can see what's going on now and get excited for the game and try it out for themselves.
Get into it, yeah.
You have final words you want to say, Dad?
Everybody have a safe weekend.
Oh, yes. It's not Mother's Day. Oh, look at that. It was a defeat.
Yeah, kind of figured it was.
But you know what's so interesting about that? I gained half the amount of credits that I lost using that super ship. Ugh. Anyways, thank you all for watching this live stream back to the video, and I'll see you next time on World of Warships. And God bless you all. Bye-bye.